Apple made some significant announcements in their latest event. They dropped updates for almost all of their devices, even iOS. And one of the biggest announcements was the Apple Intelligence, AI. Today we'll be talking about the key features that I think are worth mentioning. So let's get into it. Apple seems to have leveled the playing field with Android in multiple ways. Starting with customizations, Apple has gone really deep. What they've done is they've given users 100% access for their home screen. So you can put your icons wherever you need. You can change the color of your icons to whatever color that you want. Apple had this iconic home screen. Like if you could spot an iPhone by the home screen, it would be really easy to do that. But now we can customize it anyhow we want, with any color, with any wallpaper. So that gives users a lot more options, but also takes away from the iconic look of the Apple home screen. That's what I feel. On paper, it's much better because you can do a lot more with the customizations, but I believe you can also do too much and make your phone look very weird, alright? And not so Apple-esque, if you know what I mean. Along with that, we get a new revamped control center, which you can group into different settings of controls. So you have music controls that's in a different page. You have all your basic things. You can change the size of these icons as well. So that's a lot of customization options for the control center. Lastly, and finally, we also get the option to change the lock screen buttons. So Apple users generally would know that we have two lock screen buttons. One is the touch and one is the camera. And you cannot change this unless you jailbreak the phone or use a pirated method instead, even with Android. But now we have an option to do that. So you can put any application feature, even third-party application, on your lock screen as a button. Very good. Apple went on a rant for about 40 minutes about the Apple Intelligence, new AI that they introduced. What is so special about it? Well, this is the first implementation of AI that Apple has ever been so open about. Apple has used artificial intelligence in the past in many different aspects, but they kept it on the low and more of an internal sort of thing. Now they have implemented it very openly in their phones. For instance, my personal favorite update with Apple Intelligence is the new Siri. The new Siri is smart, alright? She's much smarter than the one that I have right now in many different ways. Firstly, you can hold a continuous conversation. Now the current Siri, if I speak to, the next command that I give her, she will not remember the first thing that we spoke about. So we cannot hold a back and forth conversation with the Siri that I have right now. But with the new Siri, I can literally hold a back and forth conversation where she remembers every single thing I've told her within this conversation, and also can grab references from it. So that is a very smart move, a very good update that Siri's got. She's much more smarter. She can access a lot more things on your phone. She can do a lot of different tasks. And also I would love to say that the edge animation is on point. When you say Siri, the iPhone lights up on all four edges and creates this wavering effect, which is amazing. They've also updated the look of Siri. It's changed. It was more intricate before. They've made it much more simple-esque. And now we also have the option to type to Siri in case you don't want to speak. So you just double tap the white bar at the bottom and that opens a keyboard which you can use and talk to Siri over text and tell her what to do, what not to do, or ask her questions, whatever it is that you guys do. We also get this new crazy feature which had a lot of applause at the launch, that is called the Genmoji. And what we can do with it is we can create an emoji for literally anything that we want. So you prompt and you can create an emoji of anything that you can even fathom. You can use it in all your text applications, third party or iMessage. Very nice feature. Also, Apple has introduced the new image playground, which is the text to image thing which I spoke about earlier, where we can use references which are already put by Apple, like objects, people, places, ambience, stuff like that. So we can use these references and generate an image out of those. Or if you want to be more specific, you can also enter a prompt and generate an image. Now, these images are generated in 3 styles. So we have sketch, illustration, animation. Apple has also dropped writing tools to help improve the quality of emails, letters, and compositions. It gives us AI options such as rewrite, where it gives you several iterations of what you've written, so you can choose exactly which one is a good one and select that and send it. That's a very good option to make your compositions, paragraphs, whatever you're writing, very well composed and also grammatically on point. So if you're applying for a job or if you're speaking to someone very formally, you need to make sure that you don't make grammatical mistakes or that you don't say something which is not correct. This helps us maintain that standard, and it's integrated with each and every application on the iPhone, even third parties, which is a very good thing that Apple has done with this new update. Now, this was a major update for Apple. They've launched a lot of features across a lot of their devices. In this video, I mentioned the ones that I personally was looking forward to and appreciate a lot in my day-to-day life. But there are a lot more features, so you can check in this description for 2 links. You'll see an Instagram link as well as a Twitter link of both of my channels. You'll see a list of all the features they've dropped across all the devices and also a summary for each of them. So make sure to check that out. I spent a lot of time writing that for you guys. That's about it for today's video, guys. Thanks for tuning in. It's your boy Eugene once again signing off. Catch you in the next one.